What up? What up? Whew. See if anybody's around. Happy Thanksgiving. You know if the audio's any good. Grab some stuff here. See if anybody shows up today. Oh. Kind of bright out there, but it's cold. It's only like 32 degrees. Yo, Chad, what up, brother? How you be? Got a new one on the books today I'm going to test out. I've been shooting it a little bit over the past week. Kind of testing my clip system here. Happy Thanksgiving, Al. How are you? This one here. I made this one. First one with really integrated clips. So far, they are holding. All my lines are good. Integration came out really nice. So I think it's going to be a keeper. But I need to get some more rounds through it before I can officially say it's good. So we'll see. If I get slapped in the face today, it'll be your guys' pleasure. How's the audio? I'm shooting in my garage because it's freezing out here, guys. Winter is here, that's for sure. It's barely above freezing. Got a couple of cans just laying there that were blowing around in the wind. So we'll take a couple of shots of those guys. Mark, how are you? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up a little bit here. If I can see. Ah, there we go. Everybody having a good Thanksgiving so far? A little early over here to be eating and stuff, but we're getting there. I'm a little worried about the ricochets, but I don't think the neighbor's out. So we'll just pop a couple cans in the yard. Oop, that was a ricochet. Audio and visual good. Sweet. Yeah, man, it feels great to be off, I can tell you that. Haven't had, I always get Thanksgiving off every year, but I haven't had days off after or before Thanksgiving in about 5 years. And I actually have days off, so this is fabulous. Man, that thing is bright as hell. Every time I look at the target, it blinds me. I gotta get it to move a little bit. There we go. Well, yeah, check this bad boy out, man. What do you guys think? I'm pretty damn happy with this thing, man. This is the closest one to like a real slingshot that I think I've made on my own personal level here. The clips came out straight. You got minimal gaps all the way around, no different than any other one that's out there, I suppose. I kind of just folded down the edges a little bit here and there, like right in there. This guy came down a little bit, made a little bit of a smoothness here. But I'm really happy with how it came out. It ain't perfect. It never will be. And learned a couple of things. So I can tell you right now, this one eventually will be for sale, but it is ivory color here. This is ivory. And then this is like, I think they call it rhino gray or something. Then I used matching pins here. So this is rhino gray pins. Then I have the inserts with silver cone washers or whatever you want to call them. There's a couple of things. It's an ever-learning process, guys. The couple of things I learned, we'll say, is G10 has not a texture, I guess, but more like a pattern to it. So it's smooth the way it is here. You know, you can't, if you run your finger on it, you don't grab anything. But you can see little checkers with G10. And when I made the clips, I was trying to find a flat surface here, and I spun a flat piece around, and the patterns don't match up. So, you know, if you're like an OCD sort of person, then that may drive you nuts. I don't know, man. It's just barely off, dude. But I think this would actually pass as like good quality for once. I'm actually getting it, man. I'm finally fucking getting there. This insert came out pretty good here. That's an aluminum insert. I think it kind of matches with the hardware here, so that and that go together. And I've got probably 200 shots through it, and the clips have not malfunctioned yet. So we're going to keep on shooting it and see what happens. And then after I think it's good enough to pass the clip test, I'm going to strip everything back off of here, re-clean it, probably go a little bit higher grit sandpaper. I got to get a couple of little things cleaned up in there. But I don't know, man. It's comfortable. I can tell you that. Really like it. I do have targets up in the catch box, but I'm going to hit these cans a couple more times. As long as I don't get too many bounce outs. I doubt the neighbors are out. It's so freaking cold. What's up, MD? Ron, how are you guys? Thanks for coming in. Posted up that green and black honeycomb slingshot this morning, and somebody already snagged it. And I know who it is who snagged it. You know, whenever you place an order on the website, it tells you your name, obviously, and where to send it and stuff. And the guy who bought it, first name is Joe, so thank you, Joe. I don't see him on YouTube too much, but he has bought two other slingshots from me, two or three, and I know he likes the color green, and I also believe he likes to tinker. So when I put the green and black honeycomb looking thing one up, in the descriptions I wrote down some details. There's a couple of marks and stuff on there that I just could not get rid of, and I just kept digging and digging and digging with the sander and stuff. And after a while, I'm like, man, I just got to give up and let somebody else try it. So I listed it at, in my opinion, a very fair price. And I believe that he's probably going to clean it up a little bit and make it even better. So we'll call that one a fixer-upper. But I know he loves green because the other one, he bought a Revolt V1 green on green. It was a green G10 with a green wrap on it. That thing looked badass. Reminded me of like a frog or something. But I know he snagged that one. And he snagged a couple other things too. I can't remember what. Just kind of plinking a little bit. Anyway, what's everybody's Thanksgiving like? Anybody doing anything good today? Got the turkey frying or what? Didn't comb the beard, guys. This is all natural. Got the Omega gear on, the cold weather stuff going on. I don't know. We go to my wife's family's house today. And that's going to be fun. Best part is I don't have to cook. And then my family, we'll do a Saturday, but we have a major snowstorm coming. Major. All right, they're amping it up all week. All week, dude, amping it up. And now they are saying that they're confident that we're going to get 8+ inches. Whoa, whoops. Hello. Nice to meet you. I don't know where that went. I think it hit the fence. We're getting a little too far out now, so I'm going to move over to the other thing. Yeah, we'll be watching the Bears lose tomorrow. Hopefully not. Hopefully they win for poop's sake. They've had one hell of a crazy year, dude. It's been an interesting year to watch. They've been winning, but I don't know how, to be honest with you. They play good, and then they play like poop. They have a lot of interesting things going on, though. I like watching it. Every game's been super entertaining this year, man. They've all been nail biters right to the end. I'm gonna grab some steel here in a second. Just been popping clay out in the yard. I don't like that can's going too far over that way. 0.75 Omega Green, full butterfly, crushing and cutting cans. I'm about to quit watching hockey again if the Blue Jackets don't wake the F up. Right on, man. I've never been a huge hockey fan, um, and I just don't know why. I just never really got into it. But I may one day. Funny Wi Fi name you've seen. I'll tell you my old Wi Fi name. I used to have it set up. Ooh, I got some slippage. We got a little bit of slippage here. Let me grab a wrench real quick. This is why we test shoot these things. I want to see. So the outer edge came, it's not loose. I'm going to just reposition it and keep shooting, see what happens. My Wi-Fi name used to be Surveillance Team and then Surveillance Van. That way if people picked it up, they may be like, is that that? You know, it didn't even slip though. Look, it was a little wrinkly, but the position of it, I don't know. It didn't come up at all. Oh well, I'm gonna loosen it and tighten it, see what happens. Go to a hockey game, you'll be hooked. Yeah, I don't know why I never watched. It's not a huge thing around here. I mean, it is and it isn't. I don't know. I'm not really a like a total sports guy. You know what I mean? I don't like follow every single thing out there and stuff. I enjoy watching football, but I'm even that I'm still kind of a part-time fan. I'm not diehard like some of you guys, but I do enjoy watching the Bears, especially when they're winning. And this year's been a winning season. Yes, they are, Al. Omega is. Hey, what's up, Coin? Omega is going to be having the full, precise lineup, all sizes. It is in the mix, already purchased. It is on the slow boat to here. So, yes, that will be a thing. And then the .4 also is coming. That's going to be a thing too. And then there's some other stuff that's coming too that I'm not talking about yet, but will be a thing for sure. And I think you guys will be interested to try it out. Oh shit. I told you, remember I was doing a live? I told you guys. Don't you hate it when people interrupt? Family, I'm telling you. I'll tell you a story, all right? I'm in the kitchen and I'm going outside. And I said, I want to be standing right by the garage door here. And I'm going to be blocking the door. So don't interrupt the live. If you need something from the garage.
I didn't hear that part.
If it wasn't 32 degrees out, I would be out there. All right. How about frames? My dark parrots. I don't know about which frames are coming in. Yeah, I know, right? MD. If there was a more of a toilet out here and not just a bucket, then maybe I would end up out here. Find everything? I tell you what. Even if you are 100% clear cut with directions, people don't listen. Telling ya. Telling ya. It is what it is, right? That's what happens when you have a garage full of stuff because your tiny little house can't hold anymore. Ooh, that sounded interesting. Alright, let's start aiming at some other crap. I just got crap out there, so let's see. I got 3 cans, but I don't want to shoot that one. There's a little black, like part of a, it used to be part of a, one of those solar lights, but the top fell off. Let's see if I can hit the base of it. That's close. Got it. It's probably an inch wide, maybe. See if we can hit it again. Oof. right to the left of it. Got it. That's probably 12, 10, 10, 11 meters. 3 times. See if we can hit it again. Oof. This thing's shooting great, dude. This guy is this one I think you guys will be happy with. If anybody's new, this is my newest clipped, one and only clipped one actually, other than that little black one I tried. I'm just kind of shooting the hell out of it this week to see what happens, see if the clips hold. It's going to be, well, it is ivory with I think rhino gray is what it's called. Gray pins, gray inserts. It was made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Actually, this isn't separate layers. There is, but this was a two-tone stuff that I bought, right? So I got this slab. Hold on a second. I'll show you. So this is how it came here. This is a slab, a two-tone, right? So it's like pre-made. And I thought in my mind that would help me because I will have less layers to deal with. And when you're back to the Family Gathering, take it easy, coin. I'll be doing that in a little while here. Just figured I'd come on for a little while before that happened. So I figured 3 layers would be better than 5, and I'd have the same look as a 5-layer slingshot. You know what I mean? So this is really only 2 outer pieces and then 1 little center piece there. So I don't know. It worked out. It's pretty cool, actually. I would like to use that stuff a little bit more often. But I don't know how many colors they have of it. I get all my stuff from Maker's Material Supply. All right, let's see if we can hit something in the catch box. This will be at, excuse me, 15 meters is a little bit past the doorway here, right there on that sidewalk. At the end of that sidewalk is 15 meters, so we're at like 16, we'll call it. Bands are still looking okay. Got a big old 60, I think, up there. Just nicked it. And I'm still shooting clay. I can't wait to get that 0.4 though. For a long while that's all I shot. Even with short draw, you can still get some really nice speeds and super smooth draw weight with 0.4. SWC was all I shot for a long time in 0.4, and I loved it. Still have a big roll of it. And I actually cut up 8 band sets while watching the Bears win last week. These things kind of spin. This is the Walmart clay I'm shooting today. I got half a jar of this stuff still to get rid of, so I'm just kind of blasting my way through it. My reference point on this slingshot here, which all slingshots for me are the same. I shoot 90 millimeter most of the time. Whenever I make 3 different designs essentially, right? And when I make this one, it comes out as a 90. They all start out as 90, but when I make the Ruckus and the Revolt, they usually end up like an 88. So I've been shooting 88 to 90 millimeter, and when I am shooting, hit that like button, right? That one right up there. Hit that button. Get it up there. There we go. I just got one right when I looked at it. That was pretty cool. When I'm shooting, my reference point is this tip right here. That is where I'm putting the target, right in that corner. So right at this upper corner is what I am focusing my target on. I do more of I don't know. I do more of I can't remember the term. Not intuition, but instinctual. Especially when it's cold like this, I'm just shooting. And I'm missing. But in theory, that sucker curved left. You see that thing? I curved like 6 inches left, dude. That was pretty crazy. One curved down. They're kind of curving all over. There we go. So when I'm aiming at the target, this top point here is essentially where that target is sitting at. But there's lots of factors in there. So it's like, you know, when you are shooting distance, let's say I shoot at 10 meters a lot, right? So from that can, where that can's sitting right there, that's 10 meters. And that's my normal shooting spot, essentially. There's a little dirt patch next to it. I don't know if you can see it or not. But since it's cold out today, I'm back in my garage because it's only got a thermometer. Oh, I moved the thermometer. It's probably like 45 degrees in here, which is a lot more tolerable than 32 degrees out there. And the wind is blocked in here. So I'm shooting at about 16 meters. I still use the same reference point even at this distance here because my ammo, especially this clay crap, it's kind of a crapshoot. Clay can spin on you a little bit if you don't have a perfect release, which I have an okay release, but I still, you know, nobody's perfect. So when I'm shooting steel, steel doesn't curve nearly as much, and especially at short distances. So at 10 meters with shooting steel, my aiming point is going to be right on that tip. Back here, shooting clay, I'm still putting that same reference point, but the clay is kind of spinning and curving as it goes. And if you were able to slow this video down, you could watch it curve. Not that it's bad ammo, and not that I'm that bad of an aim, but it's definitely curving. Now, if I'm gonna go, damn, that fucker curved like crazy. If I'm gonna go like 30 meters out, we'll say, then I'm definitely going to change my focal point or my aiming point. And I'm gonna bring it up a little bit because it's gonna curve. Yeah, half inch is fun stuff too, man. I haven't bought any in a while. I don't think I do have. I think I have 2 cartons of this. Let me look real quick. I got one more carton over here. Yeah, no, that's not half inch. That's 3/8. This is a Slingshot, Mr. Theon Smith. This is one that I made. I've made it within the past couple of weeks here, and I'm trying to test out the clip system because I've made a couple other with clips, but I incorporated the Wasp Enzo clips, and they're all what's considered, I guess, like an external add-on clip, so they don't blend in with the Slingshot. I did make one other one, which was a skinnier model. It was about half the size of this, and I incorporated clips onto that one. But on that particular one, I couldn't get these to recess here. So I made it a little bit thicker, and then now I was able to get these recessed into where they're flat. So the inserts are very close to being smooth on there. Chad, they had it at mine. Well, I've like 3 Walmarts around here. They had it at the closest one to me, but then it was gone, then it was back and gone. I did buy some of that blue stuff, man. That was probably the funnest one. I like that blue ammo. Check it out though, right? That's what I was gonna tell you guys earlier. When I was making this crap here, I got this drill bit, and it's like a step down bit or something maybe. It's got the regular drill bit, and then it fattens out, and that next section forces that recess in there, so you can stay kind of centered where you are. The drill bit that I bought is a cheap piece of shit. All right, so I'm not going to return it because I've had it too long for one. I bought it off Amazon. The price was right at the time, but I can tell you that if looking back, if I was going to do it again, I probably should have looked at like Marketplace and got like a old drill bit or old drill press used, like a bigger one and a better one. Cause this thing is a fucking, sorry, gotta remember that, this cussing crap, but that thing is kind of a pile of poop, man. So yeah. The reason I say that is when you go down to, you're pulling the drill bit down and you got everything lined up exactly where you want, right? But the drill bit will follow the least resistance, we'll say. So if I have a template on there and I have the hole and everything lined up, if it was a little bit off, it'll just follow wherever the hell it wants. So, no, I'm not gonna buy one yet. I learned how to work around this one. I can use it. That's a part of building crap, I guess. You have to adapt, right? So I'm able to use this drill bit, drill press. I keep saying bit. This drill press, but I have to remember that it will walk a certain way. So I have to have everything exactly the way it's supposed to be. Where I grew up with a bunch of the stuff in my house. My dad was a builder of all sorts of things, and I know that a good drill bit, good drill press for poop's sake, will not do that. So yeah. Anyway, when I was using that drill, I got the insert in correctly, and then the thicker part to do that little dugout. This first one here, right there, these two, I almost lost it, man. I'd almost lost it all. It dug in, and holy hell, man. I haven't. Ugh. Yeah, I said a lot of things I shouldn't have said right then. Thankfully, it didn't damage it like I had envisioned when it first happened. So we're still good. Um, the next 3 holes were okay. I was able to figure out what I did wrong and correct it, we'll say. So I think going forward, the next one I build with that kind of same setup, I should be all good. But whoever buys this one, whenever it goes up for listing, you'll be able to tell that this side is better finished than that side, because that was the one that tried to give me some troubles. Scorgan, did you sneak in here? Sorry, got to rambling a little bit. All right, how are you, brother? Good to see all y'all up in here. I appreciate you taking a few moments out of your holiday. Hopefully you got some times off. Callie, how are you? Got a good group going on in here. I don't know. I can't be happier with this thing, man. I don't know. The design, it fits my hand well. I guess I would have average size hands. I laugh because I don't really know. I'm thinking mine are average. So there's a couple of pieces of wheat thingies hanging up there. I'm gonna try and shoot one of them. Behind it is my wood pile with a like vinyl cover on it, so it should make a thump, but it's not gonna damage anything. So the piece on the right side, I'm gonna try and hit. Ooh. This may be tough, man. It's kind of blowing in the wind. A little bit low. I don't know why that sound cracks me up. Oh, it's a tough shot. Oh, I nicked it. I cut a piece out of it, man. I cut a piece out of it. Hell yeah. Zach, what up with the golden turd? Golden happy poop. Hell yeah. That's cool, dude. Yeah, you know what? I should just go over and take my dad's, dude. But I don't know. I'm weird. I'm weird about that stuff. He died like 4 years ago, and it's just creepy going over there sometimes. I don't know. You kind of like feel like. I don't know. Do you guys feel like weird and stuff like around dead people's stuff? I don't know. He's got every tool I could possibly want, dude, and more. And I'm sure my mom would let me take it if I so choose. But every time I go over there, it's just weird. like the radio is still playing. Like you know, like my mom didn't even turn off the radio. Like this, you used to listen to this smooth jazz, and I absolutely hate smooth jazz with a passion. Like this shit is fucking garbage, man. Smooth jazz is junk, in my opinion. But anyway, he used to like to listen to that in his later years. His younger years, he listened to more of the 50s rock and roll because that's what he grew up in. But then he kind of switched over to some easy listening crap. But yeah, no, he's got a bandsaw, everything, man. The peeper has not been here, by the way. The peeper. Yeah, I know, Skorgan. It's freaky. I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of stuff out of there someday. You got snow out in Montana. We got a bunch coming our way, dude. They're talking like I hate it when they do this. You know, like the weathermen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm super glad that like we're informed nowadays and we're not like just clueless about what's coming. But they just amp this crap up, and then they try and it's like they over predict it, dude. And people get so scared to even leave their house. They're like, oh god, it's the end of the world, blizzard coming. I should cancel everything. Oh, I got it. I cut off about half inch off the end of it. Let's see if we can hit it again. That wind is kicking it. Come back over. Ugh, that's too much movement for me. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's definitely like they are just. Oh God, the biggest snow event of the decade is coming your way, and blah blah blah, and then they keep changing it. They're like, it's gonna be here at 4 in the morning on Friday. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be here Saturday. Oh wait, no, maybe Friday late. It's like, well, if you don't even know yet, how about you just like slowly predict it? You could be like, look, there is a storm coming. We can't tell you exactly how much yet because we don't know. Be prepared. It could lead up to an excessive amount of snow. It is too early to tell. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, dude, they forget how to drive when there's rain on the ground. I work by this major intersection, right? And all day long, ambulance, cops, just like people always getting wrecks. Just they do not know how to drive, dude. It just never stops. It's unbelievable. Main thing is people are in a goddamn hurry all the time. Now I sound like an old man. Yeah, right, Ron? Exactly. And they get paid good, don't they? I think they get paid pretty good. I don't know though. I think weathermen get paid pretty good. Well, the bands are still hanging in there. I don't know how many shots they got on them. When I put them on here, they weren't new. I put them off of something else. I don't even know what. Sometimes I'll film a short and then I'll take the bands off and just throw them on my workbench, and then I put them back on something else. So sometimes I have no idea how many shots have been through these things. And go back up after that big old 60 or 80 or I don't even know what it is. It's big though. Oh boy. Woke up the dog. The demon dog. What's up, Jeremy Hardman? How are you, brother? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. I hope you get to enjoy your family. My beard looks like a pile of poop, and I don't care. I'm trying to grow it in on the sides. It'll take like 10 years. See how it goes. I don't know, man. I'm not really even a huge fan of turkey, to be honest, but all the fixings next to it would be cool. All the sides. I guess I'm more of a side man. And now the little dogs are woke up. Dude, that thing curved like around the corner. Eh. Clay is fun, but these things are nuts. I've been able to pull off some weird shots though with them. I hit some pretty far stuff with clay before too. It just takes time. 2 in a row. That's shocking. 3 in a row. All right. Prove me wrong, clay. Ugh, there we go. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's freshly glued. Can still drying. Stuffing is like drugs. We already had Canadian Thanksgiving in October. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's when you do it up there. That's cool, man. Yeah, I love stuffing. That I will destroy some stuffing. I, yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Jeremy. Like it's like I like turkey, and we used to see. So we used to throw these huge parties when I was younger, right? Every year, dude. Like not family parties. I used to play in a band, and we would just throw these huge parties. It was like our thing, right? On Thanksgiving, and what we would do is deep fry them in that peanut oil, and we would have 3 fryers, 2 to 3 fryers going, and we would do a bunch of turkeys, man. And that was probably the best way that I've had it was the fried in a peanut Earl. That stuff would come out fabulous. All right, I got a squirrel head over there. Let's try and see if we can actually hit like a small target with this clay. It's just funny. You can watch them curve. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. Badass. So let's see if we can get the 40 on the left. These are close though, even with the curve. Oh, that one wasn't. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit it. My band, the name of it was called Red Poet, and that's the symbol there for it, right there. Yeah, the band was called Red Poet, and we uh, we did all original stuff, all metal. It was like uh, kind of like groove metal. Um, very heavy stuff, but not like death metal where you can't understand the singer. Not like speed metal, where you're just breakneck speeds all the time. It was a lot of groove to it, and we had kind of like the. I'm a bass player. I play percussion too, but bass player is my true love. And we had, like the Linkin Park shit back in the day. You got to remember this. This was a long time ago, right? So this was during that time. That kind of music was kind of real popular. And we had the guy with turntables that would sample and shit, and he would scratch records and all that kind of crap. And we would kind of put on a little bit of theatrical stuff. So beforehand, we would have everything blacked out, and we'd have like kind of like the Rob Zombie feel too to it too. You know what I mean? Like White Zombie and all that. So it would be like weird things playing before we would come out, and like all of a sudden we'd come out and all the lights would kick on and we'd just start, shredding and shit. Yeah, Slipknot, all that kind of stuff. And our singer was he was my best friend at the time, still a good guy, but I don't talk to these dudes too much. The band kind of they broke up, I guess. I don't even know. I lost track, but yeah, he could sing his ass off, man. He'd sing, scream, anything he wanted, man. He was a very good vocal talent, very talented. But yeah, we threw some crazy ass parties, and that was the best turkey I ever had. Got to lead it back around to the original point. These clays are all over the place. Yeah, hell yeah. Richard, how are you, man? Glad you came in. Zombie was awesome, dude. The only band that I think probably topped them all for me out of like the weirdness was Guar. I saw Guar once, only once. Um, And that was, if you've never seen them play, that was an interesting show, man. I can tell you that right now. Within less than 10 seconds of opening, um, you were completely drenched. Half-inch clay is fun to shoot because they also seem like they're less than half-inch, the ones that I gotten. That would be a good show, man. Marilyn Manson would be a good show. Back then, I don't know. After the one album, I don't know. I was never into them a whole bunch. I can't even remember right now. Sweet Dreams or whatever. That song was on there. Yeah, Guar was nuts, dude. We walked into the place. It was called Reggie's Rock House, right? This house kind of near Chicago. This venue, and they had like it's pretty tall, right? So it was like an older looking place. I don't really remember. We used to just drink so much. We'd show up drunk, and just you have like flashes and memories and shit, and I remember getting there, and all the walls were covered with like tarps. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be good, because if they're protecting all their shit before like they're getting ready, and yeah, within like I said, less than 10 seconds, man, I just got blasted, dude. Right, like they just hosed everybody down with all this fucking slime and fake blood and fucking crazy shit, man. They were cutting people's heads off, like the big dummies and stuff. I think they had Obama and Hillary Clinton on there. It was pure chaos. Fun time though. If you've never seen them, if they still play. It would be a interesting show to see again. Good old John 5. Hell yeah. I haven't been to a show in ages, man. They're still on tour? Hell yeah. I'd love to see Maiden, man. Maiden's coming back around. They'll be out here in September. I want to say September. I just don't know how much that's going to cost, dude. It's going to be insanity, I'm sure. But I haven't seen them in 10 years. I'd love to see them again. Sun feels pretty good, I guess. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit nicer out there, actually. Megadeth, oh man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I couldn't imagine what they're paying nowadays. Like I said, I haven't been to a show in years. Dude, I can't hit nothing now. Anybody new who's joining? This is the next one that's going to be up for sale in a little while. Got to promote this stuff here. I'm just testing out these clips to make sure they're holding. And so far they are. This one is proving to be really nice. That little booger right there I cannot get rid of. I screwed that up. But it's not a deal breaker to me. I think it's still going to be really good. Oh, dude. Yeah. I can only imagine the Swifties. Is that what they call them? El Swifterinos. Let me grab a couple of these other ones here, guys, so I can show off all my wares. I gotta peddle my wares, guys. So this one's sold. It's a little wonky, but I like it, and I think that the guy who bought it is gonna make it really cool. He's probably gonna chisel it down a little bit and hammer it with some saws and stuff, and maybe a blowtorch and make it better. And then this one here is still up for grabs. I didn't put a hole here. I went with a clean look on this guy here, and I did wrap it. I think the wrap kind of set this one off here personally. And in the wintertime, that wrap feels really, really good. This is going to be a fabulous shooter right here, guys. This thing you can pinch if you want. You can brace, thumb brace, whatever you'd like. This one's a hot one right here, man. This thing I like a lot, dude. It is 88, so it's 88 millimeter, 22 millimeter fork tips on it, 10 millimeter thick, and it is for sale on the website. These two, they got dust on them because they've been sitting around for a while. I don't know why people aren't buying them. I don't think the price is too high in my opinion, and they're still for sale. This guy here is still for sale. This one came out really nice. It has the insert down there, nice and shiny. 3 pieces of G10, wrap and tuck. Comes with a bead, lanyard. This one here, like I said, I don't know why it's not sold yet. In my opinion, this one is top notch. Came out great. All the pins look good. This one is really nice. This one here, still for sale. You gotta blow the dust off of them. Love this color here. This here is the old green and tan with matching bead, leather lanyard. The holes are a little screwed up on that. Not that they're misaligned, but see that? I don't know what the hell happened there, dude. See how it's all like fluffy looking? I don't like that. And then this side came out smooth as butter. So you just pretend like that one side ain't there, you know? Shoot that side away from you and you can't even tell it's there. But yeah, this one here, still up for sale. I think the price is good. I don't know. I'm not a high pressure sales guy, but if anybody's interested, they are on the website. And I'll be making more, that's for sure. Terra Tactical, how are you? Thank you for being here. Hit that like, guys. I appreciate y'all staying so long, man. This has been a fun live so far. Lots of comments. That's what I love. It's the drill bit's fault. It's always the drill bit's fault. I think it's the color white, dude. I don't know why. Whenever that's the only pins that screw up on me. All these other ones, they come out really nice. I've only had like minimal problems. But that one there, Hoggy, what up, brother? That one there, though, man, I don't know. I was sanding it after I put them in there. I'm like, God damn it, man. You know, that thing came out really nice. And then those stupid pins had to ruin it. Let's see if we can hit that. What do we got? What do we got? I got that little metal target down there. See if we can make it ting a little bit. Ooh, that was close. You know, I don't even know what measurement those things are. Did you see that thing? Oh, dude, they're popping back. There's a hunk of wood behind there. It makes nice for ricochets. I need to like aim to the right or something because they're curving. I am doing well, Terra Tactical. Thank you for asking. And I really appreciate you popping in. Those damn pigeons, Augie. Is that what it is? Really, Scorgan? Because I'm willing to learn, please. And if that's what it is, then that can be a very big help. Thank you. So what do you think it is? It's like, is it ripping the material or something and then spreading it out? Just some Walmart clay, Hoggy. I got a container of it out here. I got like 1,000 rounds or more, probably 3,000 rounds of better clay. So I'm trying to burn up some of this. Not that Walmart clay is bad. It's definitely not. I'm glad they're selling it, man. Don't get me wrong. It's nice to be able to go to a store and pick up stuff without having to go wait on Amazon or whatnot. Huh. Excellent. Well, I appreciate that. SS. Scorgan. Thank you for that tip, man. I'd be more than willing to take any more that you have. Walmart clay has sweater curve than Fernando Valenzuela. Yeah, I don't mind Wally World clay. I really don't. But today, it could just be me, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm not putting my thumb where it should be. And I'm also shooting at a fair distance. And I'm cold. Excuses. I got 2 in a row, though. I just ripped out a beard hair, so that was kind of cool. 3 in a row. Nice. Can we get any more? No. All right, let's shoot that little squirrel head. That's good stuff. Blame the pouch. I blame everything, man. I'm a blamer. Yo, Hawk, what up, my brother? How's your Thanksgiving, pal? Hopefully you're doing good. Getting some grub on pretty soon. Oh, yeah, definitely the coldness in the vertebra. My vertebrae are acting up today. Jekyll, how are you? I say hi back to you, Jekyll. Hit that like button. You know you want to. It'll make you feel better. Check this thing out, Weston. I don't know how long you've been here, if you just commented now, but this is my first really nice, in my opinion, integrated clip slingshot. Right now I'm testing the clip functionality. We're seeing if she's gonna hold. I've given her all she's got. We're gonna see how it holds. What I'm shooting is 0.5. I do have some 0.4 also. I'm gonna put in there and see if the thinner band holds well. I probably should try some thicker stuff too, huh? I do have some 0.7 that I may cut a few bands on. I don't know yet. That one was all me. I felt it slip, and then I grabbed it tighter, and instead of repositioning it, I just let it go. Thank you, Mr. Weston. I think it came out great. Ivory, gray, matching pins, aluminum insert, silver aluminum caps, integrated clips, recessed inserts, almost like a professional slingshot. Thank you, Jaco. I appreciate your feedback. And then, yeah, the other ones, I don't know. One, like I said, the one sold already. I'm really surprised this black and red one hasn't sold yet, man. This one, if I was in the market for a frame, I would be kind of checking this one out. I don't know. I like black and red. I never used to like red. I used to hate it, and now it's starting to change a little bit. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like a little bit of red now. Yellow's still my favorite color, but I kind of like the red thing now too. I want to use some blue. I haven't used much blue. I have, I think Randy mentioned something about wanting a blue version of one of them, and I haven't used much blue. I made a couple of them, but I think I'm gonna get some multicolored blue next and see how that goes. blood, bloods and crips. Oh, Ninja Jedi. Purple and green, hell yeah, man. No, I had the old Joker colors. That's what that always reminds me of. Purple and green. I only have one slingshot in that color configuration. That's a Cygnus Bold. At least the only one I can remember. I'd have to look back. I want to get one of those. They're making the airship. Is that what it is? The Sniper Sling airship? They're making that in a 90 now. I believe it used to only be bigger, according to Mr. Andy was telling me, because my memory sucks. The airship always kind of intrigued me. The Scout, hell yeah. You can't go wrong with the Scout. Lizak. The Scouts are very good frames. Those are the frames that you could throw in the truck and carry around and never have to worry about, man. It's like just a grab and go, guaranteed to function, easy to use, and affordable. That's the cool part. But yeah, I think I might get me one of them airships. I don't know. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna definitely be eating for show a little bit here. Gotta kill a little bit of time beforehand. But yes, we will be getting our grub on here. And I don't have to host, so I'm pretty happy about that. I can just go somewhere, eat, and leave. If I'm lucky, I can get out of doing anything. We'll see how that goes. Vienna sausage. Susan and the Vienna sausage. Sorry. That was for. Man, I can't remember her name. The lady who doesn't like burps. That's for you. There's another one I want to get, the Thunder. The S Thunder. It's always the S in front of it. No dishes. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Susan. I'm okay with that. I mean, I always say that, but I help out. I don't know. Anthony. Dude. Anthony. I usually can on command. I'm telling you. I'm starting to lose my status as the fart king here. So I missed the 80. The 80 has moved across because it's uneven, obviously. So every time I hit it, it kind of moves. And the 40, or the squirrel head, is just barely sticking out like its snout. And I missed the 80, and it went a little south and smacked the squirrel. There we go. Maternity pants. Yeah. Hello from North Bimbo Bambina, Christopher Antoine. Yeah, right. You'd go into like a black hole, right, or something. Hell yeah, Huggy. Yeah, anybody that sees me on a daily basis is well aware of the fart on command. You know, and it's super childish, and I'm not a child, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't explain it. I think there might be something wrong with me for thinking it's funny, for one, and for two, just the amount of farts that happen makes no sense. BTW, what up, my brother? It actually hurt. Hello from France. Voulez-vous? I don't know any French. I took 2 years of it, or 2 semesters of it in high school, and I don't know any of it. Wait a minute. Je m'appelle Don. Yeah, how you like that? What about La bibliothèque? Yeah. Or avec moi? Wait. Et toi? Et toi? Et tu? Et toi? Yeah, I don't know any French, dude. I took a lot of it because I didn't want to take Spanish because everybody else took Spanish. What's the difference between your Slingshot and the ones from sporting stores? Well, Anthony, a lot of the ones that I have seen in like Walmart and stuff, they're more of the old-fashioned style. Hang on a second. Let's see what I have here. All right. So this is the style that we kind of still see around here. This is like your old wrist rocket. I have this goofy ass setup on here for a video that I made. Yeah, that made. So anyway, yeah, this is the difference, right? For me, this is what we see around here. My Walmart doesn't sell any of these kind. This is like a flat band. You can put tubes on there too, but this is like a flat, fork, like a tree fork or whatever. The old ones that we see in the stores are going to be more like this contraption here, which I have. Let's see if we can shoot it. I got these things tied on with what is this? Gorilla tape. I was making a video and I needed to use this, and I just threw it together. And it's also set up with some two-staged long draw bands. Okay. If I'm gonna lose an eyeball, I guess this is how it's gonna happen. Yeah, maybe they'll hold. I don't even know where to aim this thing. This is a hammer grip style. I don't know the width on it. Guess I could measure it. Samuel Britt, how are you? This has got to be, by the time it's all said and done, what is that, probably 195 millimeter, something like that. I prefer OTT, Lizak. I used to know how to count to 10. Un, dos, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Ha flat and frame I saw. Yeah, Walmart is like the one I always shoot. I've seen somebody fly an eagle. Sent thank you. Wrong. Stained hand. Wrong. All right, let's see if we can hit anything with this crazy, weird contraption. I don't even know what to aim with this thing. This set of bands here, when I had them on a different slingshot, secured properly and stuff, I was getting some intense speeds. Slowly bringing it up. Definitely shooting low. Ooh, getting closer. I'm not pulling them back all the way either because I don't want them to come out and hit me in the face. There's a lot more to go with these bands, like a lot more. I could really yank the snot out of them when they're tied down, but I don't secure my Gorilla Glue tying here. Or I don't trust it, I should say. So I'm just kind of barely pulling them back. Weird. This is the slingshot I shot as a kid. This exact one, man, down at the river. Down by the river. I'd shoot this thing. Stones only. I never had any kind of ball bearings. Or marbles or anything. It's always rocks. Chucking rocks at whatever I could shoot. I'm getting a little closer. That was real close, actually. Oh, wow. I better look and see what's going on here. See, taper recommendation. If it's a kit with spinners and ammo, I won't buy it. The spinners are silicone. Yeah, those things just explode. Taper recommendation for 8 or 9 millimeter ammo with 0.6. Lately, I've been shooting 20 to 12 with 0.5 for 8 millimeter. I would imagine 0.6 would be okay with that same taper. 20 to 12 has been pretty successful for me. No, Anthony, one slingshot is not better than the other. You could grab a stick out of your yard, your stick pile, and put some bands on it and shoot the same. 330 feet per second with 8 millimeter is insane. I know I cracked 300, but I don't know how much higher than that with those pseudo tapers or whatever you want to call it. No, you can do, you don't even need, whoa, flying eagle. Damn. That's one crazy surprise there. Thank you, man. That is awesome, dude. Samuel Britt, my Thanksgiving is good so far. Sorry, trying to catch up. Office band them on there. DeeeZ. Yeah, I did that at first, dude. When I first started off, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I bought a bunch of, I think they were numbered, right? Like number 2 rubber bands or something. And it worked. But yeah, I wouldn't do it now. It's not the slingshot, it's the shooter. That's why all my frames suck. 8 millimeter steel is all I shoot when I'm shooting non-clay. I don't shoot 9.5. Yeah, 20 to 12 works for me. I have a 22 to 14 taper, which I shot for a little while. And then I really like the 25 to 12 taper also. I bounce around between those. All those give me similar speeds. It's just different kind of draw weights. So if I am feeling like a weak old man, then I usually shoot like 20 to 12. If I'm feeling like a little bit less of a weak old man, then I shoot 25 to 12, and they all work. And they all give me similar speeds. On average, I'm in the 220 to 230 kind of range, feet per second. And I have been able to kind of predict and memorize kind of where things go at that speed. And that's really what it boils down to is whatever taper you feel comfortable. If it's shooting, if you're not getting a whole bunch of droop, I guess whatever you call it, arc, at wherever distance you're shooting, then that taper, just shoot it, and you'll get good at it. Obviously, just like anything else, you just got to keep doing it. Round glass in bulk. Hell yeah, man. Take it easy, Sam. Did you leave? Got to get back to eating. Heck yeah. Yeah, MD. Whoa, damn it. You are not a bad shooter. You always be talking that smack. You can't be a bad shooter by now. Take it easy, my brother. I appreciate you coming in, and enjoy the rest of your day. Who's taking names? Bazzy. I just he bought something off me actually. He has before too, so not actually, but he just bought a pickle fork because I had the pickle promotion, the old pickle promotion, and he took advantage of that and bought a slingshot, and I threw in a little extra surprise for him. Hopefully he likes them both. He's been a supporter from way back, man. I think Weston probably bought one of my first or second frames that I ever posted on eBay. He's been a supporter from way back too. I appreciate everybody, old and new. I get new people coming in that are interested, and then I got old guys, repeat buyers that buy more than once, and it blows my mind. I appreciate you guys. It's a huge, been a blessing. It really has. And we're slowly making it farther and farther. I'm getting better with each frame, man. I can't wait to be knocking out some really nice stuff. It's gonna happen. I don't know if the timeline is right. I remember I gave myself a year. I said, give me a year. I don't know if it's been a year yet. I'll have to go back and look at the videos. I don't even know what I'm shooting at nowadays. Yeah, I need money. Said hi, what up? I need money. Yeah, I wish I had that kind of stuff going on, MD. That looks super badass. You're hooking it up there, man. That's for sure. Yeah, Bazzy's a talented mofo, man. He makes some cool stuff, dude. A lot of you guys are popping out stuff nowadays. That's what's cool, dude. It's like that's part of being, in the slingshot world. Is first you buy one or whatever, then you make one, or the other way around. But then eventually you start popping out more and more. The big dogs came out, but they usually don't bark. They're over by that white fence there. Can't go wrong with the Kodiak, man. I got me a couple of those too. I got one that I bought from, take it easy, Hoggy, from Jordan, all metal one. And then I made one out of wood because I liked the one I bought from him a lot. And then I got one from Ethan. Ethan made me a badass custom Kodiak. Ethan's a maker that he's not currently active right now, but that boy can make some stuff, man. He made me one out of resin and G10, I believe. I'd have to go back and look. And it is top notch. Ethan's a good dude, man. I talked to him actually this morning, but He hasn't been on the YouTube too much. Take it easy, Liza. Yeah, I got quite a few latents, Anthony. Um, Probably more than I could count, to be honest with you, or more than I could remember, I should say. I have a buffalo. I have a vortex. I have a um, whatever that one is called, alpha. I have an alpha. I have a custom strad. I have two of the Dons, which are awesome. I don't have an Avro, but I will have one. Just not yet. Yeah, I like Layton's a lot. If you're looking at anywhere from entry level HDPE to, oh, I got that's the other one. Not the Aries, but another. So it's a Chuck and Steel design, but I got one of those too. I got a bunch. I can't remember them all. Would you please show us me how much tweak gives a gangster style shot PFS with offset bands and without? Well, okay. If I was to shoot, if this was a PFS, I twist that way, and then tweak is for me hard to show, but depending on how I'm aiming that day, I can. I guess I could tweak as much as like that. It's really hard to tell though. I mean, like hard to show, hard to portray. um, I don't think I have anything set up in pickle form out here. I'm looking over there. No, I don't have anything out here. But pickle is super weird, dude. For me, I have never. When I first learned it, I have to think. I grabbed the flip and pickle, right, from Simple Shot, and I took the plunge because everybody's like, pickle's brutal and it's hard to do. Yo, what's up, Randy? How are you, brother? Happy Thanksgiving, man. And I was intrigued by it. I'm like, man, I got to be able to shoot it, but it doesn't make any sense. So what I did was like, and you guys should go check this video out. Tony Lasagna, where is he? Yeah, right. Oh, I was gonna say, is he in here? Go to a guy. His channel is called Backyard Slingshots. All right. His name is Chris, and he has a video on offset bands. So he bands up. Well, he can shoot really good, but and he doesn't have to shoot it like this. But the way he showed people how to shoot it, if you're learning, is when you band them up, when you make the band, I guess. I've done it too before when I first learned, and it helped me learn. You flip one of the bands over, so when you lay it flat or twist, they automatically are like already pre-twisted, kind of, sort of. It's for me to explain. But go to Backyard Slingshots. His name is Chris, and he has a video on how to tie and shoot pickle fork offset bands, and that helped me a lot. But after that, I realized I can't shoot pickle forks short draw, me personally. It's totally doable, but I can't do it. So I have to shoot a little bit past, not full all the way out, but a little bit past the short draw range. And that works really effective for me in pickle shooting. After I shot it for a little while, I went back to standard, non-flipped bands, and I just twisted and tweaked. And the way I shoot those things is I kind of, I pull back, I twist, and the amount of tweak kind of correlates with my target. I don't know. I can't explain it, man. But it's like I'll pull back and I'll look at the target, right? And then sometimes I'll even pull a little bit up below it and above it, and that's just weird. Uncle Larry, you snuck in here. What's up, my brother? You got the good food cooking up there, Mr. Uncle Larry? Chuckin, how is Chuckin? He's good, man. Still working his ass off. He's actually just possibly starting another job, like the same job, but he does kind of like a piecework or something. We'll call it. I don't know how much he wants on the internet or whatnot, but whatever his jobs are, he has to go to a place and he does work for a certain amount of time, getting it, whatever it is up and running, and then when that's all good to go, they send him to another place and he coordinates and gets everything working properly at the new location. And I talked to him probably a week ago, maybe two, and he said he might be having to go to another one back to back. But he's doing good. He's working a lot. Oh, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much, man. Flying Eagle. I don't know if I said hi or not. I lose track. But I appreciate you coming in, everybody, man. It's been a great live. And I got 50 likes. Hell yeah. You guys rock. And somebody gave me a freaking gift back up in there. It's way up in there now, but dude, that is something to be thankful for, isn't it? I am super thankful for finding the love of slingshots. It's been a fun ride, man. And I hope to keep on riding. That sounded weird, but I think y'all know what I meant. 50 likes and a balloon pop. I'll take that. I suppose I should probably. How long has it been? An hour and something? Hour and 15? Is that right? An hour and something? Yeah, I should probably do something else. I know my family is inside. Like, dude, they're probably thinking, like, what is he doing? Why is he out there for so long? We gotta go get food. All right. Well, on that note, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. This has been a super fun live. I'm glad I came on. You guys are feeding back fabulous. Thank you for all these awesome comments, dude. This has been a great live. This is what I like right here, seeing all this stuff rolling. We didn't have any trolls. We just had a bunch of good people up in here, man. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And I'm thankful to be alive, happy, healthy, and getting some shooting time in. All right, we will see you soon. I will make some more posts when I get some stuff that's worth posting. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food. And have a good day, guys. Take it easy.